Alright, first things first. Hi, I'm Tom, or Source1. So in Pokemon 2019, we saw the Hoenn Battle Frontier for the very first time in the anime. The Advanced series have relocated it to Kanto, and spread its battle facilities amongst a region, instead of being in an island next to the Hoenn region. This feels like it was done in parts to represent Gen 3 Kanto remakes. This Battle Frontier is more game accurate, but it doesn't have all the facilities like the Battle Pike, Pyramid, or Palace visible. It looks like the Dome, Tower, and Factory are there. 7 episodes after, in episode 14, when Ash and Go visit the Unova region, they head into the desert resort, which was previously left unexplored due to earthquakes in Japan, that led to the cancellation of the Team Rocket vs Team Plasma arc. This arc would have featured the desert and the Relic Castle heavily, and unfortunately it never got to see the light of day, for reasons beyond the writer's control. In episode 24, Team Rocket will be going to a resort area in the Sinnoh region, another game area that was also previously unexplored. So why am I saying all of this? Pocket Monsters is clearly taking areas that were previously unvisited, and finally incorporating them into the show, breathing new life to regions we've already spent a lot of time in. So like, if Go wants to get a Solrock and a Lunatone, well we could head to Meteor Falls to do so. And that could lead to Ash meeting the Draconids, such as Zinnia, for a battle. It's interesting to think that Meteor Falls was a required location in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, and yet you never actually went there in the anime, so that's interesting. If we had an episode centered on the unknown, well, maybe it could be set in the Sevi Isles, which were completely ignored in the anime, as that area has the Tabany ruins. We've seen the ruins of Alpha in the show, and while they were focused on the fossils instead, why not just go to a place Ash hasn't visited? Because we haven't visited it either. The Pokemon Sun and Moon anime were quite good at showing a lot of locations in Alola, however the Pony Plains and the Pony Grove won, which of course leads to the Battle Tree, which could be an excellent setting for another Pokemon World Championships battle. Being at the top of the giant tree would offer plenty of platforms for something like Pikachu or Riolu to use as a foothold with its branches, or just being a nice big open area for Dragonite or Gengar to be free of their movements. The point is, it's interesting to think just how much content the show will really have to cover, in addition to everything that Galar has to offer, as we've only really been down to Winden and the Wild Air briefly. Considering we have seen Sonia in a preview for upcoming episodes, it's possible we'll be making our way to Wedgehurst at some point. I also believe that it's possible for Ash to battle the Galar gym leaders in their hometowns, so we could possibly be seeing places like Blonlia, Holbury and Circhester, etc. So not as part of the Galar gym challenge thing, but as part of a World Championship, sort of how he went to the Vermilion gym for a battle. Really, it would be nice to see more of Galar in general, considering Ash has not really shown his usual excitement for a new region. The last real bit about Galar I should mention is how 2 towns that have rivers running through them in Galar is Winden and Motorstoke. So I mention this due to the fact that Sobble was seen in a preview next to one, in what looks to be a town. And I think it's very probable that this is Galar, because it's a Galar starter. So yeah, I couldn't also find the, like the stairs or markings or whatever in the game, so who knows if it's on the Pokemon Thames or not. And going by the posters, we don't really see any areas we haven't seen in the game, so it'll be very interesting to see exactly what the writers have in store for this entire journey.